Before we get started today, and I don't want to drag this out, but I just want to say a very quick thank you to those of you who helped support my post last week about raising money for my wife's classroom. If you saw the update post, we were able to fund both of her existing projects for the stools and for the books, and the post pays out tomorrow, as well as a couple of other efforts, and so we'll be finalizing the numbers on that in the coming days. So check out my blog to get the final updates on it. But I just really wanted to say thank you so much to all of you who supported it with your upvotes and re-steams and comments and sharing the posts across the platform. You have helped make a difference in her classroom, and she's actually here to say a few words of thanks. So,
my Donors Choose box of books came yesterday, and multiple times today one of my kids kept sneaking over to my desk to look at all the books when he was supposed to be doing other things like math, which was pretty exciting because I was glad that they were so excited about the books that they wanted to literally read them all day. And I also told my kids that the stools, well, I didn't tell them what it was. I said a much bigger box was going to be coming very soon, and they're all really excited about that. So I can't wait to tell you guys about their reaction when they see those. But I wanted to say thank you so much for giving to my kids, because they definitely deserve it. They deserve more than I could ever give them, and I appreciate that you guys made that happen. Thank you.
once again, thank you so much, and we now continue with today's regular Steam Engine Express.
All aboard Streamline Express. All aboard.
But I must get on that train. I'll give you the full price of the ticket just to get on for 5 minutes.
Are you absolutely certain, yes or no? Did you see that train? You're darn shooting I've seen that train.
There's your pride and joy just coming off the turntable.
Yes, sirree, the old Express.
I'm Ethan Smith, and this is the Steam Engine Express. We begin today by going to the movies. Passenger Coldsteam has recently begun reviewing various movies, some of which are brand new and others which are lesser known. I stumbled upon the series by first reading his review of the Sean Bean movie Black Death. Coldsteam impresses with his descriptions of movie plots and criticisms of their shortcomings. He has also reviewed the recent movies Hostiles and The Maze Runner Death Cure. Some of the reviews do contain spoilers, so you may want to avoid reading them if you're planning to see one of the movies, but I nevertheless encourage you to read his thoughts and respond with your own, especially if you're a movie fan. Planning to quit your job and pursue other interests? Steam Engine passenger Maxabit shares his thoughts on doing just that in his recent blog, I'm Quitting My Job, What Next? Tips for planning your own online business. The post is full of helpful insight into Maxabit's own entrepreneurial journey, including how to plan ahead and what to do to get started. Maxabit also provides tips on scheduling, maintaining relationships, and seeking out freelance work. So if you're looking to venture out on your own, give this post a read for some encouraging words. Pizza has always been one of my favorite foods. Whenever I have the chance to try a new type or style of pizza, it's always a grand occasion. But I don't think I have ever seen anything quite like the pizza that Steam It user Asia Network blogged about this week. If you're in Beijing and you're looking for pizza, Asia Network says to look no further than Tube Station, a chain with 15 stores across the city. If you're going with a group, Tube Station has you covered with their Party Monster Pie, a 32-inch pizza that will feed at least 12 people, and it only costs $83. Just how big is it? Check out Asia Network's post for a photo. Over the past few weeks, Steam Engine passenger Boz has shared a series of posts entitled Took a Little Trip to Nashville. The fourth and final part was published this week, where we get a look into the last few days of Boz's and his wife's trip to Nashville, Tennessee. The series is a great write-up of the various places that Boz visited during his time there, so you'll want to check out all 4 posts in the series to get the full Nashville experience. See sites such as the Grand Ole Opry, the Parthenon replica, and a chance encounter with some TV personalities. If you've never been to Nashville, check out this series so you can start planning your trip. We end today with a very informative post about genetically modified organisms, or GMOs, a topic that is highly debated among consumers, regulatory authorities, and scientists. Passenger Philotesrisa 3 outlines the background information about GMOs while presenting thorough looks into the pros and cons of using them for global agricultural purposes. If you don't know much about the debate, or you'd like to read more on both sides of the argument, check out this blog entitled GMOs, Are They Harmful or Not? As a beginning point for your research. You might be surprised by what you learn. The Steam Engine Express features 5 of the best posts curated by the Steam Engine Initiative each week across the Steemit platform. The Express is produced by Ethan D. Smith exclusively for the Steam Engine Initiative on Steemit.com. That's all for this week's episode. To read posts mentioned in today's Express or to listen to past episodes, visit my blog at steemit.com /@EthanD. Smith. I hope you'll catch the next Express.